Welcome to TechBrothersIT. In this video, we are going to learn how to use a script activity with the Lakehouse in Microsoft Fabric data pipeline. So here's my workspace, and then if I go to workspace, I have Lakehouse here. In the Lakehouse folder, I have two Lakehouses: Sales Lakehouse and TechBrother Lakehouse. If I will click on the TechBrother Lakehouse, I'm going to see some tables here, and then I'm going to see some files here. So let's say if I would like to query this table from the script activity in pipeline. So how I do that? So first of all, what I will be doing, I will be going to the workspace again, and I will be going to the pipelines here, and then I'm going to open a new pipeline. And we will be going to the data pipeline. Let's call this one PL script, and then we could say Lakehouse. Now let's create this, and once we create that, we are going to use the script activity here. Let's click on the pipeline activity here, and then go all the way down here, and then we will be using a script here. Now let me just put right here in the middle and go to settings. If I will go to the connections here and go to more here, you can see that it is providing me some information on sources. So none of them are telling me here Lakehouse at all. It is showing me SQL databases mostly. So SQL Server database, Azure SQL DB, Oracle, and Snowflake, and SQL Azure Synapse Analytics dedicated pool, and Azure database for Postgres, and Azure SQL managed instance. But I would like to connect to the Lakehouse. Now I'm going to go back here, and let's go back to the Lakehouse here. And in the Lakehouse, you can see that I'm in the Lakehouse view. I can go to the SQL Analytics endpoint, and you know that I can simply write my query here. So it means I should be able to query, write the query in the script and to the Lakehouse as well. Okay, so now I can see my DB schema, and I can see the tables, and here's a list of the tables, and I'm using a SQL Analytics endpoint. So I'm going to go right here, new query, and select top 100 rows. So that's going to return me some data. So you see that we have customer ID, first name and last name, and we are in the Lakehouse, and we are using SQL Analytics endpoint here. Now go back to your Lakehouse here, and then actually you go to your workspace, and once you are in the workspace, so let's go to Lakehouses here. Here you see that we have used a SQL Analytics endpoint to query that. So click on the right three dots here in the front of SQL Analytics endpoint for that Lakehouse. And once you do that, you're going to copy this copy SQL connection string. And this is the string we are going to use in the script. So I'm going to go ahead and copy it. Now we will go back to our pipeline here. And in the pipeline, I'm going to go back and new activity here, and let's see, we would like to use a script here. And in the script, we are going to go back right here, go to settings, and go to connection, and hit more. Now once we will see the more, we will be selecting one of the source called the Azure SQL database, and here we will provide our SQL endpoint for that. So it's it should be providing, but looks like it didn't copy well. So I'm going to go back and right here to the workspace here, and then I'm going to click right there again, and then going to copy. So okay, copy now, go back, and then we go back to pipeline. Here is the connection, new, select Azure, and then paste it there. And now you will be providing more information, such as what is the database name. So in this case, it is a TechBrothers Lakehouse, and that's what I'm going to use. And now you can use the authentication. So in this case, we will be using organization account. And once we do that, it is asking, hey, you want to use this one? Yes. And then is going to make a connection. Okay, our connection is created, and now we can go simply take that query that we were writing here in our SQL endpoint, and we are going to take to the pipeline here. I'm going to go to edit here and then paste that query. So let's paste that query here, hit OK, and now we are connected to the Lakehouse, and we are using script activity. So you can use take account and all those kind of things, but I'm taking everything from this table. Let's go to run here, and now we execute. It should return us all the records from this customer table. So here our pipeline is completed, and we have provided this query to run on the Lakehouse, and you can see select top 100 customer ID and some other columns from our Lakehouse and then customer table. Now let's take a look on the output, and it returns 6 rows, and you can see that it has customer ID, first name and last name. So this is how you will be making a connection to the Lakehouse. You will be going to your workspace, then go to SQL Analytics endpoint, and click on 3 dots, and copy the SQL connection, and in the pipeline you will use your SQL database to make connection. I hope this video is helpful. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.